Kia ora everybody and welcome back to the kitchen. I found this old recipe book in a second-hand store. I love second-hand stores. And found this recipe in there called a Churchill Square. So we're going to give that a go. Let me show you what we've got for ingredients. Right, here's the book here. Woohoo! Cool. So we've got butter, we've got brown sugar, which is lightly packed. I haven't packed it into the cup. A couple of egg yolks, so I'm going to keep the egg whites aside for something else. I'm not sure what. Some baking powder, some cocoa, and some plain flour. So I'm going to get that together and show you what that looks like in a moment. Right, I've got my brown sugar and my butter in my bowl here, and I'm going to mix it up with my mixer. Don't forget, you can hand mix this. This is perfectly fine if you do. It just means it's going to be a little more labor intensive, but you can do it. And don't forget that your butter needs to be soft, not melted. Okay, so let me beat that up and I'll show you what that looks like in a moo. Okay, I have sifted in my baking powder and my cocoa, and I'm just going to sift in my flour, and then I'm going to give it a mix. Okay, so don't forget it's not a cake mixer, it's just we're just going to mix it until all the ingredients are combined, and we'll go from there. It's quite a dry mixture, but that's what the recipe says, so we're going to stick to this. So that's all done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to divide it in half, line my tin, and press half of it into the tin, and I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. Alright, here's my effort. I'm going to show you the bloopers because it was pretty bad trying to get this sucker down. Anyway, I pressed it down as much as I can, and I've only used 3/4 of the tin because that's all I'm going to do. I've got my coconut in here, and I've got some icing sugar in here. Just use white sugar if you've got white sugar, and some vanilla essence, and a little bit of milk to combine it all. And then I'm going to put it on top of this sucker and try and get the rest of that on top of that. Wish me luck. Okay, I ended up by crumbling as much as I could on top, and now I'm just going to try and smooth it out a little bit. Wish me luck. Right, this is as good as it got here, and I think that'll do. I'm going to pop it into the oven. I've already got my oven preheated at 185 degrees, and I'm not even sure how long it cooks for. I'll tell you that soon. Okay, it's come out of the oven. Looks pretty good. That took 30 minutes. So I'm going to let it cool down, and then I'm going to ice it. And I'll show you that soon. Right, check that out. I've cut it up. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's quite fudgy. It must be that brown sugar. Anyway, I've iced it and it's ready to go. So I'm going to give half to the family who've just turned up, and half I'm going to hide in the cupboard. So, hope you guys are well, take it easy and enjoy making this cake. It was a real head do at times. Might even be easier if you roll out the dough. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys are well. Ka kite anō.